I'm in here now.
Who are you?
I don't know.
Don't know.
Welcome to Thrasher's Paradise. Hi, everyone.
Do you know who I am? Who are you?
Wiccan.
Ah!
And you're from Northshroud. Northshroud. I'm sorry. And you're Emily.
I am?
I think so.
Oh my god.
Are you in here now?
I'm in here now too.
And you're Brian.
I am.
Aren't you the bass player?
He's hyperventilating.
We're all in here now.
Oh my god.
What do we do?
How did I get here?
You guys want to do an interview?
Yes.
Yeah, let's do it.
Cup the mic.
And that was The Wild Hunt by Northshroud from Kitchener, and they're live in studio with us. How are you all doing?
Fantastic!
Awesome. Wow. Well, thank you so much for coming in, and thank you to responding for the Facebook post we did a couple weeks ago asking, I need local Canadian metal bands. Help.
Absolutely.
Thank you for having us. This is a pleasure.
I can't see you right now.
We've been
Wiccan?
looking forward to this all week.
Wiccans. It's not Wiccan. Don't ever say that again.
Wiccans, I am sorry. I'm sorry for insulting you, Wiccans.
You didn't insult me. You insulted Wiccans everywhere, Mike.
Oh, now the pressure's on. Now the pressure is on. Well, how long has this version of Northshroud been together for?
Almost a year exactly at this point, I believe.
Yeah, almost.
Yeah. We had a show in December.
No, I think it was November 30th. Was the first time I hit the stage with you guys.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, London 765.
That's a blur to me.
And this is kind of fitting that your next show happens to be November 30th at Norma Jean's in London.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're going to be opening up for Canada's #1 tribute to Slipknot, Not Slip,
Oh,
our
yeah.
original.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be good.
It's gonna be
It'll
awesome.
be a whole lot of heavy.
Have you performed with Not Slip before?
Nope.
No,
First
not
time.
yet.
Our manager came to us with the show, and he's like, "You guys want to play with Not Slip?" We're like, "Well, why wouldn't we? We played less shows with less bands, so we'll play with Not Slip. That's fine."
No, it's gonna be a good show though. Absolutely, we're excited.
Now, on here I see a lot of great bands you're going to be performing with. Have you performed with any one of them beforehand?
Flame Spitter.
Yes, we have.
And to be honest, Cypher as well. We played Cypher. We played a show at the same bar with them a couple months ago.
Yep.
And I don't remember who else is on the bill.
Celestial Crypt, friends of Thrasher's Paradise. And you don't know much about Celestial Crypt now, do you?
No, they just got added about a week ago, I think, to the bill. They
About
had
a week ago.
a band drop out, so he told us just flat out, like, "Hey, Celestial Crypt's playing." We're like, "Oh, okay, sure." I'm assuming they're good and heavy because our manager usually puts good bands on the bills for us.
Absolutely.
I will make sure to play a song next by them so you can kind of hopefully understand what you're listening to. Do you know Guar?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know Ghoul?
No.
No.
They're basically a Guar knockoff, kind of.
Okay.
More or less, right, Kev?
Yeah, they do the same.
Talk into the mic.
They do the same sort of antics on stage, but not as highly made as Guar
Oh,
is.
a little lower production value.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
But still lots of fun.
Essentially, they are aliens from outer space. They refer to their fans as vermins. The front man who I interviewed is Goretooth Magma Blood.
Do they do cocaine like Guar does?
I cannot confirm or deny that. Nor will I say that because they are good friends of mine. Nope, they are amazing. You're in for a great time. I'm letting you know he is always Goretooth at the shows, so be ready for that.
All right.
So he like sticks to the character the whole time.
What character?
Oh.
Awesome.
Right answer.
There's only one Goretooth in the whole world, and he came from outer space just to take over Canada.
Well, I'm looking forward to meeting him
And
then.
now I don't want to play the show anymore. I just want to watch the show.
Right?
I'm gonna be honest, I still don't understand why they set up base in Ingersoll.
Fingerhole, Ontario.
What? Ingersoll! Ingersoll, Ontario?
Nobody lives in Ingersoll.
Celestial Crypt does!
I never even
Sorry,
heard that
Steph.
city till now. Except Steph and Paul.
How have you never heard of Ingersoll?
Never heard of it.
You've never heard of Fingerhole, Ontario?
No, I thought it was
There's
just
nothing
Hamilton.
there. Cammy's there. They got a Cammy plant. That's it.
You know
That's
what?
surprising.
Shout out to all the Thrashers in Ingersoll, Ontario listening. We respect you here at Thrash in Paradise because we know where you are in the map of Canada, which is the halfway point between Woodstock and London. Wiccans.
I can confirm that, yes.
It's that thing that's off the highway. Oh, it's like a pit stop.
They have a Best Western,
Oh, okay.
and that's it.
They do?
Yeah.
I thought, like, how was that one McDonald's?
No, they got.
That is the best Western.
And a Thai place. They got a good Thai place there. I'll give them that.
So you do know where Ingersoll is.
No, I just end up there sometimes.
For the Thai food.
That is the only reason why he goes there. No, this is an all ages event.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Do you do many all ages events?
I think we've actually done
Probably a few
two,
of them.
maybe three all ages in the last couple of years.
Now, I want to know this because a lot of local bands don't do all ages events. Is it a lot harder to try and get on an all ages event show?
To be honest, it's all mostly handled by our manager. He arranged all this stuff. Every other show we played, I think 98% of them have been 19 plus, just because that's the way most of the bars run. I think they have to get some special sort of license to have an all ages event for something like this.
No, sorry if I may, because I've got an 8-year-old that loves this kind of music. He's actually going to be going to a show with us on Saturday. Do you guys find a lot of like younger children, or just 18-year-olds that are at these shows?
Well, usually it's the like 19 and over demographic, because they're mostly, bars.
Drinkers.
Oh, yeah, but I mean, for
I'd love to drink.
Yeah. Well, yeah. What's the show without drinking, right?
Right?
But for your all ages, like, are you finding like, are we bringing our kids up right listening to metal, or are they starting at 18?
If they're not listening to metal, then they're doing it wrong. You
metal,
gotta
Quite
start
agree.
young.
exactly.
I wish I hadn't started listening to Roy Orbison first when I was younger. Should have started with Megadeth. That was wrong.
Now, are they your favorite Big Four metal band?
Me personally, oh yeah, big time.
Why?
Megadeth because
I have to know this.
when I started playing guitar, I was into The Offspring really heavily, and then my buddy gave me Rust in Peace, said you have to listen to this, and immediately I heard Hangar 18, and I remember specifically trying to play that song, and I'm like, oh, this sounds right, and I actually learned the song. I'm like, I was playing this completely wrong. I was an idiot. And then I learned the entire album front to back, and from now on out, everything was Megadeth for the next 20 years for me. And Metallica was there, but it's just not the same as Megadeth, as we all know.
So your play style is a lot of influenced by Megadeth, then?
Marty Friedman is a god.
There you go. Okay.
Sorry, the only God we believe in is Lemmy, because he is the true God. Cheers
Okay,
to
fair
Lemmy.
enough. Marty Friedman's just a good guitar player then.
That is a discussion for a later date to be determined. But we do have our first. But we do have our first audience question on the show.
Ooh.
Now, Dakota, come here. Now, you get to ask it, because who's it from? Don't be shy now. From my gal at home. Say hi. Hi, Kayla.
Does she stutter at the end? 'Cause it's like 5-5.
Not usually.
She typed out the stutter?
Yeah,
Her fingers just no.
Kevin, please ask the magical question.
All right, this is from Kayla. This is our Instagram question. Is everybody's favorite type of ice cream?
Everyone's
Rapid fire. We'll start over with Brian and work our way around the room. That's the question.
It's rapid fire, you're not doing it right.
Okay, sorry.
I think it's Baskin Robbins has a cherry one I really like.
That's a good one.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Rapid fire.
For me, mint chocolate chip, because it's awesome.
Yes.
Straight up vanilla.
Vanilla. That is the whitest
white.
answer anyone could give.
Mine would be a Tiger Tails with the black licorice inside.
Oh.
Wait, Tiger Tails has black licorice inside?
What?
Yeah, that's how you get the black stripes.
Oh, I never
You
knew
didn't know it
that.
was black licorice?
No, I never knew that.
That's it, I'm out of here.
I thought you just liked it.
Wait, we have free candy.
Yeah, that's you. That's you. The ginger thing, yeah.
Deal.
Don't you start. I know what you're thinking. I know it.
I didn't say anything this time. I told you I got my 2 ginger jokes in, that's it.
Okay, cool.
There's always room for more ginger.
Oh, for sure.
There you go. Mine's gonna be definitely cookie dough.
Ooh, why cookie dough?
Because cookie dough is just amazing at any time, and then
Hey.
you add it, you surround it by ice cream,
Yeah.
and it just makes it so much better. I would slap your Vavo's hand if she went to take my last bit of cookie dough ice cream.
How dare you?
Oh, she knows it too.
That means he's serious, very serious.
That is my grandmother.
I know.
How
I don't
could
care.
you?
It's the cookie dough.
The cookie dough. The cookie
Don't
dough commands it.
Don't go in between a man and his cookie dough.
There you go.
Now, for me, I personally love cookies and cream because Oreos and ice cream is always a good combination, no matter what time of the day.
Can I change my answer?
Yeah, Yes.
Because that's like vanilla with extra goodness.
True.
Second favorite, yeah.
Second favorite.
Second favorite. Vanilla's second to
Well, if we're
cookies
going
and
to do
cream.
second favorites, Moose Trails would be going too.
Oh, Moose
Can't
Trail.
boycott
How deep are we going with this?
that? I don't know. It's just rapid fire is getting all the ice creams in.
Honestly, I love the roll of ice cream. I think that's really good.
Oh. See, I think Kayla might not really know what his favorite ice cream is, so she's trying to ask it and not get told.
He doesn't even answer.
Dakota, come
Trick
on.
question, he doesn't like ice cream.
Chocolate all day, every day. Plain chocolate. Boring.
He's young.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's boring compared to vanilla over here.
Hey, I changed my answer, damn it. Too late.
Too late. You gave the definitive vanilla answer.
I did.
Pun not intended. Well, as a special treat for all of you, up next we're going to play a song by a band you're performing with, Celestial Crypt, so you can get a understanding to what to expect and hopefully not be freaked out by them.
Oh,
Yeah,
that'd be
I'm so
great.
excited.
Thank you.
You are welcome, and warning, he is a very gentle alien.
Are you lying? I think you're lying.
No,
They do.
That's somewhat disappointing.
When aliens.
Okay, Kevin! Don't ruin the whole thing for me yet. Okay. So off of their album Xenomonarch, we have Celestial Crypt with Pain Trade.
All right.
Thrasher's Paradise, that was Fear Struck by Northshroud. We're here live in studio at 101.5 The Hawks. Well, we're here at Mohawk.
Northshroud.
Northshroud. That's not the least that I can do right now. I'm sorry. I can't believe I said we're here at 101.5 The Hawk. We're here live on the campus of Mohawk in Hamilton with Northshroud from Kitchener.
Hello.
Hello. Okay, now that I'm live on mic, I'm going to. Yeah, we're gonna follow you back. Yeah, we'll follow you. Okay, you. No, not you. No, you. I already like Ripper. Okay, Dakota.
Got it.
Here's what I need you to do. I need you to please share our brand new YouTube video, which we just which we just uploaded 45 minutes ago, which is our in-studio interview with Sam from Astroth Incarnate. So you go check that out on YouTube, and I'm sorry to plug that while we're in studio with you.
No, plug away.
Plug away.
Plug away. We're just
Support.
plugging random stuff, but I need to know, Emily,
Yeah.
what did you want me to ask? Wait, I remember.
Do I have to take over again?
Yeah, no, I got it. I remembered. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, Josh, now your mic's on.
That's fine. I'm okay.
Yeah.
I got a loud enough voice. I can get through all the mics.
Yeah, fair enough. No.
Yeah.
Emily. Damn it, Kevin! I forget!
It's the sexy radio voice, isn't it?
Distracting and it's throwing them right
It
off.
is. It's intoxicating, to be honest. What he wants to ask when he can get his bearings back.
Oh, wait.
You'll be
I
okay.
think I remember.
Are we good?
Yes, I
You
think I
sure?
remember.
All right.
remember.
It's not
Take-
Motley Crue again, is it?
No.
Please, no.
Take 5. Emily. Now, from what you've all been telling me, you have been re-recording this album with you now singing new songs. How have you been able to kind of make the songs your own lyrically?
Well, it's how to make them my own. Well, I changed a lot of stuff. That's a
Rewrite
good
the
start.
lyrics.
Rewriting the lyrics is another part. A lot of the stuff that he wrote is really good though. Like the stuff that the previous singer wrote is really good. So I kept a lot of it. Just kind of making tweaks here and there. There are some where I don't know, the story just didn't fit the music, so I just kind of rewrote the whole thing, for example. But yeah, I don't know. It's you just kind of make little tweaks here and there. As far as new music goes, we're working on some new stuff. We've been super busy gigging though lately, so not a whole lot of time for that yet. But yeah, so I don't know. Is that
Yeah, that kind of answers, but this
Does
is
that kind
more.
of answer the
This is
question?
more for. This one's now for Wickens and Brian. What kind of impact has Emily caused on Northshroud since joining?
we've gone from for the first demo, I'll call it, it was a lot of just straight up screaming and guttural vocals, and we're all fans of that. But it's nice to have somebody who can sing properly and add another layer or dimension to the song. And I think for James and I, it's a little different for us because James usually does leads over the rhythm stuff that I play, and once in a while, I think for the new songs, we're probably gonna try and tone that down a bit to give Em more room to breathe, I guess you could say, with her vocals.
Breathing is everything in singing. Just saying.
So I think it's going to be more melodic with the new stuff, I think, in terms of vocals anyways.
Brian.
And she gave us some good advice on us when we do some backing vocals behind it, so she did help us out with that, give us some good tips and stuff for both when we're doing the backings on the actual recordings and doing live stuff. So
Yeah.
it's a lot different actually knowing how to do it properly, and somebody can kind of give you a bit of training on how to do that.
Without
And not
hurting
just
yourself.
and then not just hurt yourself and destroy your throat every night so you go to work the next day going, hey, how's it going?
Like
You sounded like Maury from Big Mouth. I'm sorry, I had to say it. I had to because it just reminded me of him immediately. It's just like,
well, like
Great
clearly.
show.
Florida.
Well, clearly I don't just do melodic vocals, obviously, as we heard in some of the other songs that we played earlier, but
Yes.
like, I think it's just a matter of getting, I don't know, I really love working with these guys, they're so talented. Just,
I mean, you do live with one of them, so.
I mean, that helps.
That doesn't mean I'm talented.
And I'm not under duress here, it's fine. But, yeah, I don't know.
It's a good relationship for everybody in the band, I think. Yeah. It's been easy for Em and I because,
Talking to the mic.
yes, I know. I'm doing that now as I pull it away from
See?
your face.
Life tip.
We have a very good relationship outside of the band. We've been
I hope so, you're married.
Yeah, she's my best friend, and I honestly hate not having her around. When she goes to visit her mom every year, and every year I just sit around watching Star Trek in my boxers, wondering what the hell I'm gonna do with myself when she's not there. Crying.
Why not?
Crying myself to sleep.
Why Star Trek? Why not Star Wars?
Because
Don't start that war, man. Don't start
Don't
that
do
war.
it.
Don't
We
start that.
literally-
That's
we were
like
talking
an
about that
hour
tonight.
special of wars. Right
Why?
Brian asked me if I ever watched Clone Wars. I'm like, no, I just finished watching DS9. I'm not really a Star Wars
He's a
guy.
Trekkie.
I'm a
Yeah,
Trekkie.
it's either Trekkies or Star Wars fans. And
Yeah.
You don't want to start that war.
Well,
Right?
some are both. Some people are both.
I don't
Emily,
hate
Brian,
Star
we can
Trek.
still be friends.
Depends on which Star Trek. though.
Awesome.
That's a good question.
Not the new ones. DS9,
No, not like
TNG.
the Next Generation or the original.
Oh, TNG.
Yeah.
No original. That's
No
just no.
No
You
original.
don't like the Shatner?
Don't like William Shatner.
I can't stand to watch those.
He keeps you in
Who is-
suspense all the time.
No.
3 seconds.
I'd rather listen to his music.
Oh! Wasn't that movie used in Miss Congeniality where you're singing over someone's song? Like,
Yeah.
I'm a rocket man.
I think he was referring to the time he sang, what was it? A Black Sabbath, I think it was, yeah, it was a Black Sabbath song. It wasn't
Oh,
Iron
my
Maiden?
word.
No, Iron Man.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was
Man.
Iron Man.
you're
He
right,
was
it
singing
yeah.
Iron Man live on Star Trek the one time, and it was
Yeah.
awful.
Oh God, why do we know this stuff?
This is
Because we do,
sad.
but you know who might have heard it and gotten very upset with it? Gortu from Celestial Crypt, who you can see November 30th
Yeah.
with
Well,
Northshroud.
Plugged in.
Thank
Right
you.
there.
Saturday, November 30th at Norma Jane's in London, Ontario. Make sure to go
Norma
see
Jane's.
Canada's #1 tribute to Slipknot, Not Slip. Who will be opening up for the band is Flamesplitter, Northshroud, Celestial Crypt, and Cypher.
Yeah.
It is an all ages event, $10 in advance, $15 at doors, and doors open at 7 p.m.
And it's gonna be awesome!
Feel free to message Northshroud for tickets.
Yes, please do. Buy some tickets and buy our shit.
Even if you don't go, buy tickets.
Come on!
I
Oh,
made-
we're fired now.
I made a boo-boo. Sorry. Boo-boos.
That was a.
I
word
can't
in
get
another
upset
language.
because we've heard worse on the show.
Yeah, that's true.
That's sad enough.
And we're still here, so.
I can't believe she swore first.
I got a
Well, I did
bad
catch you
picture.
earlier.
What can I say?
You know
I
what?
did
She
catch
swore
you earlier.
first, but
Off
she
air.
swore
Yeah,
last.
on air.
I did?
This
Yeah.
is true.
What did I say?
I'll have to tell you later. I can't say it on
Oh,
air.
we're not gonna say it again. Okay.
No, we're gonna say it off air.
Okay.
But we're gonna pose a question to you because you did bring up this band. Children of Bodom currently are under a a bit of an interesting situation where 3 members have left and they are now in the talks of changing their name for legal reasons. Now, I want to know, for everyone individually, what do you think they should be called now?
Alexi Leho. I mean, like, he's the only original member now. So
Fair enough.
a little bit like In Flames, you know?
Huh?
Oh, wait.
In
we don't
Flames
have
is-
any. That's right.
Yes.
No, they're all out of original members.
Yeah, yeah. That was sad, too. It was a sad day.
Wiccans.
I thought Alexi was having trouble with his shoulder and he's not going to be playing guitar for a while. So is that a moot point or?
Is that the name of the band that you want them to be
Sure,
called
why
now?
not? But
He's
I
having shoulder problems?
Yeah, I think Alexi's
problems.
having shoulder problems and will not be playing guitar. That's the name of the new band. No, I call him Hate Breeder.
Hate Breeder.
Just pick one of their songs and call him that. I mean, Alexi
Yeah.
wrote 99% of the music, so
Oh,
he
fair
can
enough.
pick his choose and what's his name. I don't know.
Yeah.
Brian, what do you think of Children of Bodom? I know you listen to them all the time.
Do you have a new name for them?
No, I have no idea.
That's okay.
I haven't listened to them enough to really.
Children of Bodom?
Children of Bodom, yeah.
I'll take it from our friend Rodrigo. He said
Oh.
on Facebook, which is hilarious. When I saw it just before we came in, it says "Chicken of Boredom."
Shout out to our boy Rodrigo from the Devil Cellar. Devil Cellar is a merch place, is a merch Facebook page where you can go set an appointment and go in and find some magical merchandise of metal bands from all across the world. Only place where I was able to find an Ultraviolence, Ex Moritus, and Sabaton shirt. True fact.
OMG.
I will hook you up with my boy Rod. He will take care of you.
Please
Yeah,
do.
yes. Please do.
He has great merch.
Yep.
I got a Devil Driver shirt from him once.
Nice.
Should have worn it tonight, so we could have been twinning, but
Totally twinning.
it's okay. Dakota!
I'm in the purple hair and the purple
Sir.
driver shirt.
Please don't call me
Dyed his
sir.
hair purple. It's
Please,
same.
listen, I already have 13 and 14-year-olds that I coach in hockey call me sir. I don't need you, who's like a year younger than me, to call me sir.
Yeah.
Not even serious.
Hmm?
To age you.
It's to age me. Okay, buddy.
Oh,
Dakota,
yeah,
come
yeah.
here. What would you like?
You know there's fetishes, right?
Or we will not get into that live on air. Dakota, what would you like Children of Bodom to be called?
No, generic.
Generic, that's
Like,
interesting.
just generic, you know, it's just generic.
Personally, I believe they should be called Are We Dead Yet?
Oh, but I'm sure.
Because that's the only good thing they were able to release.
Oh.
I disagree, but
Oh.
I mean they were the band that got me into melodic death metal. to begin
Fair
with.
enough.
Come on, man.
I
Bed
have
of
seen them
Razors.
4 times.
Better amazing.
I'm sorry, but for me, it's just Are We Dead Yet? And I couldn't listen to anything else, really.
I have to leave now.
Wiccans, wait, we love you. Don't leave.
Okay, I won't leave just because you said you love me.
Thank
Aw.
you.
I love you
Just
too.
stroke that ego. It works every time.
Huh? What'd you say?
I said just stroke the ego. It works every time.
Yes, the ego.
Now, speaking of
Ego.
ego,
Egos.
Lego, my ego.
No, don't. Sorry, I'll shut up now.
It is okay because
Too much fun.
get control of yourself. Yes, instead of breathing, just scream in the metal voice. I can't do it.
Wow, that-
I'm-
That mic will never be the same.
Yeah.
You're gonna spit.
Yeah, thank you, buddy. Anywho. Anyway.
It is no secret that we've been promoting this show for a while now. Now this is where you might be able to chime in and tell us a bit more about the bands. Now we've already said the Fervor is on this band list for the upcoming show on this Saturday at the Warehouse in St. Catharines, Ontario. All ages, make sure to go. They're $10 tickets in advance. The show is for the Duskwalker album release party. Have you performed with Duskwalker before?
I don't believe we have.
I know I haven't, but
Let
I'm
me,
new to the band, so.
Well, I have no
Maybe
service
I-
here, so I can't check.
Oh.
Well, we will hook you up with the Wi-Fi after we go off air. But the one band that is performing is from Hamilton, Ontario, and I'm very upset with Dakota because he doesn't know them.
Calling me out.
The suspense is killing me. Who is it?
Yeah.
They are called Lucero.
Oh,
Oh,
my god!
Luther, yeah.
I love that girl.
You know Krista.
Krista, you're my girl.
They came out to support us when we played our first back in metal battle last year.
Yeah.
Oh, you were
They
part
sure
of the
did.
vacuum battle.
Yep.
Yeah.
How does it feel to lose to a progressive rock band?
Fine. It was great. We had a great time, honestly.
Yeah, it was. They were really awesome bands that we played with.
Yeah.
At every show is a fun time, stressful but fun.
How far did you go?
We got to the second round in Toronto.
Oh, who'd
So
you
we-
lose to?
The people
Slide.
that went all the way to Germany.
Yeah. We played with the Slide and Chainfall for that show. The show before that was Deciphering the Pale and Plan Dilemma, I believe.
Full Dead.
And Full Dead. We were at the
Oh.
first show. Good buddies of ours, actually. We played a few shows then after that.
Okay.
Unfortunately, they broke up recently. And,
Oh.
not sure why, but they were a good band too. But yeah, we played the first show with those guys. The second show with Slide and Chainfall, and the better band won.
And there's no shame in getting put out by the ones that went all the way. They were the champions from
Yeah,
the country.
you
and
know
they went
what?
all
If
the
you
way
were
to
going to
Germany,
lose,
so-
it might as well be to the ones that
Yeah.
were going to win.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They're super talented, super nice people. I'm really happy for them. Seriously.
Congratulations to the Slide, who you can also check out our interview for them on YouTube.
Throw it out there.
Segue!
Nice.
But besides that, we are now going to play a song, so you can get a feel to what Lucero sounds like.
A song?
A
On the
song.
radio?
Yes.
What?
What a weird concept.
Mind blowing.
Aw.
Like, radio's still a thing?
This isn't the Chris Wickens show anymore?
Who's-
Well, it was.
Wait, who's Chris?
I mean, just Wickens.
Who's
Wickens-
this weird
the
bald
Wickens
guy
radio
sitting
show.
beside me? With the
I don't know, he just showed up, you know? He just came in
Kind
and
of
nowhere.
wandered in.
I just-
Wickens!
I just
What
buy guitars.
happened? Wickens, where are you?
I'm behind the monitor or falling off my seat, either one.
Marco!
Up next on Thrasher's Paradise, we have Black Scorpion by Lucero on. Oh, no, wait. I said right now. Wait. Here's Black Scorpion by Lucero on Thrasher's Paradise. Welcome back to Thrasher's Paradise. Now, this is an important moment of the show where I want to take this moment to say, congratulations to the Carolina Hurricanes for winning their game against Chicago. They won 4-2. We are the best team in the world. Woo! That's right. The Carolina Hurricanes won their game 4-2 tonight in Chicago against the loudest house in the NHL. I would beg to differ. Carolina's house dethroned everyone. And more important than that, I guess I should bring back on our guest. They We're here live in studio with Northshroud. How are you all doing?
Northshroud is doing great.
Northshroud! Sorry, I got overwhelmed with the Carolina Hurricanes. I'm a huge Hurricanes fan.
Is that basketball?
That's hockey.
Oh.
Yeah, they don't really play hockey.
Football!
Let's be
Somebody
honest.
supported somebody else?
Yes.
Let's be fair, the Hurricanes can't really play hockey, so it's okay.
How are the Leafs doing?
I'm okay.
Your mic's off.
That's cool.
I can still hear him.
Yeah, they can hear me. That's all I need.
There you go. Your mic's back on.
They're just saying about the Hurricanes, how they're terrible.
Oh.
Third, Metro. Leafs aren't even in the wild card.
That's okay.
I just heard
I could say something about your logo, but I won't.
Sports and probably figure skates or something. I don't know.
I like the background music.
Well, thank you.
It's really good.
This is the official Hartford Whalers goal song, which was the original, which was the Carolina Hurricanes before the Carolina Hurricanes.
Oh, I thought it was the I Dream of Jeannie theme song.
Genie.
He's gonna punch me.
What is that?
Well, we would like to thank the Carolina Hurricanes for being able to defeat Patrick Kane and the Chicago Blackhawks tonight. We appreciate you. And now back to your regularly programmed thrashing YouTube radio show that we take over every Tuesday night from 9:30 to midnight. Now that that's done, we have Dakota here, who's nervously and anxious and very excited.
He's swooning.
He is very excited because he gets to ask one question.
No pressure.
No
The
pressure at
pressure
all.
is on.
And now I'm letting the band know you have full permission to make it as awkward as humanly possible.
Everybody's lock eyes open.
Yeah, death stare to the eyes.
Remember, his girlfriend's listening.
Oh, perfect.
Even better, even better. Make him really uncomfortable.
Dakota.
I put on my wizard hat and robe.
Dakota. The mic is now yours.
Well,
Make me proud.
it's a pretty basic question, but it's for Wickens.
Oh shit. Oh, sorry.
I say I love you live on air.
I mean,
I give you free candy. Thank you,
jeez
Mom.
Louise.
Oh shucks.
It's the candy. It made me say that. I'm all diabetic. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm crashing.
Okay.
Anyway.
Here's a question for you.
Okay.
Dakota, make me proud.
When you're writing solos for your songs, what process do you go? Because there's a few that I like. There's a solo on To Rule the North Sea that I'm especially a fan of.
That is actually James's solo, but thank you for asking me.
My apologies.
Is this awkward enough for you?
Just getting there.
I can call him right now if you want.
I'm okay.
Okay.
I'm
You want to
okay.
try another solo? Is that the only one that you knew? You only memorized one solo.
No, that was just one that I took to heart.
I can tell you, James and I usually do our solos in the same way. We sit there, and I'm guessing a lot of other guitar players do this. You just keep playing on repeat, hundreds and hundreds of times. And I usually end up slowly building parts of my solo up, and I can literally show you the recordings that are hundreds upon hundreds of takes of me just sitting there for hours on end doing one solo until I piece it together, and in the end I finally play the whole thing as one, get in that one take, and then I'm done with it for the rest of my life until I have to play it at every show we play. It's a long process.
And by then he hates it.
Yeah, I usually do. It's just a process of making sure that it's something that I'm happy with, and I know James does the same thing. It's about getting a product that you are proud to play and something that you also enjoy playing, but you also want to challenge yourself. It's not something that I sit down and go, well, I'm just going to play one note here, and that's good enough. I'll put a bend there. It's done. It's usually sitting down, and I'll sometimes go online and find. I started doing a lot of Eastern scales recently, so I'll go and find some new scales and just try and incorporate that into anything I'm writing, basically.
That's awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Would you like?
Anytime. I
Would
love
you
you.
like to? Oh. He said he loved you.
I love you too. Thank you.
Aww. Emily, do you feel a bit jealous knowing that Wickens is getting all the love here tonight on Thrasher's Paradise?
Not at all. I work with a bunch of insanely talented dudes, and I'm so lucky. I'm so lucky.
I like how she didn't answer the question at all.
Was that good? Was that good? Rhetoric?
That was a good deflection.
It was a good deflection.
Political rhetoric? Yeah.
Well, Dakota, do you have anything else you'd like to ask maybe the rest of the band? Sorry to put you on the
Questions for
spot.
me?
Yes, ask Emily.
How did you learn to start doing your vocals? Because I'm very interested in that, genuinely.
How did I learn?
Yeah.
Yes.
What made you start and what like? What made you start and what did you go through attempting it?
Ooh. You're talking about a specific technique, or you're like just in general singing?
In general, you're singing everything you do.
Okay. Well, I kind of had a talent for it since I was young. And when my parents found out, they put me in singing lessons. But that was like, we'd be doing things with the teachers like, I don't know, Mariah Carey and Christmas songs.
Mary Had a Little Lamb.
It was terrible. Anyway, after that, I got into rock and eventually metal, and I just kind of had to try and develop the gutturals myself I had to find a way to do it without hurting myself. It took about 3 years, but I finally got it. And actually, it's a lot like burping, believe it or not. It is.
Yeah.
For real, like, you let out a belch, and, like, you just kind of have to tailor it to sound more like a scream. Kind of complicated, but I can give you lessons of that.
Oh,
Thank you.
would you look at that? You're getting free lessons now.
Yeah, but she didn't say she loves you.
I do love you.
Oh.
Getting
Oh!
love from everybody. It's awesome.
So much love.
So much. The love is real.
Sorry, Kayla.
Kayla,
Wait.
I love you too.
Aww.
We
What
all
did-
love you.
Wait, hold on. Emily, Wickens, do a double date with Dakota and Kayla.
Are you guys old enough to drink? No offense,
No.
I'm serious. That's what I thought.
No.
I only drink on dates. I don't do anything else. That's all I do when I go on dates.
Then what does that have to do with them drinking?
I'll third
All
wheel
the
it.
time.
I don't go to all ages places.
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough.
Whiskey's my favorite, just saying.
Alright. You cannot answer this because you are underage and the Ontario government is listening.
Sure they are. They always are.
Don't we have a question for Brian?
Yeah! Why are you leaving the bass player out, man?
I'm sorry. I played the bass. That's rude.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bass players
Oh,
matter!
From one bass player to another?
Okay. Now I gotta get a question then.
Bassception.
Basic question, I'm sorry. How many strings do you have on your bass?
Ooh.
5. All right.
Nice.
Yes, but he used to have 6.
Oh, what happened?
What happened?
Did one break?
He's like, I'm not gonna put another one on, just leave it at that.
That's good.
I've actually had a whole bunch of different. I've got 4s, 5s. I had an 8-string at one point, but didn't really have use for it because the intonation on it is just about impossible.
And the fretless, don't forget the fretless.
And I have a 5-string fretless as well. But yeah, I primarily play a 5. The 6, I wasn't finding enough use of the top end of it with what we're doing, so when I actually traded that one in to get my current one, so I only use 5. I only need 5.
And sorry, one more. Do you have a favorite riff or bass lick that you play off of any of your songs?
Ooh, what do I like out of our songs? That's a tie. There's a tie.
To say all of them.
There's a tie on that. I would say the one we just had on When Silence Reigns. I like the bass line in that one a lot. The other one I would say is probably I'd say Fear Struck.
Why? Because I have to stare at you so you don't forget to hold that
Yeah,
note
there's
every
that.
show?
There's that. We have to lock eyes in one specific point in that song so that I don't forget to hold a note and not carry on with the normal lick.
Yeah, but if I don't look at you, I forget to do it too. So
Yeah,
we both
so
lose.
now we've kind of doomed each other. If we forget to lock eyes at that particular point in the song, we will screw it up.
It gets very awkward.
And
And then
we laugh
you'll
at each
know
other.
we do it. Everybody will know we've done it because we'll literally go start, like swearing and looking around and
Yes.
we'll point at each other and go, ah, you messed it up.
Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. You looked at me. Oh, come on!
No, that's the whole point. We have to look at each other,
Yeah.
otherwise we mess it up. If we don't lock eyes in that one note, we'll end up playing the note that shouldn't come after because the other sections have a note that follows it. And if we don't look at each other, we don't hold that note longer than we're supposed to because we're idiots.
Just you saying that, I have Careless Whisper playing in the back of my head now.
Forever. This is the Thrash Show.
You know, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna come to not the next show, which is November 30th, in London, where you can go see Canada's #1 tribute to Slipknot, Not Slip, perform at
Norma Jeans.
Norma Jeans in London. Remember, Flamespitter, Northshroud, Celestial Crypt, and Cypher will all be there. Doors open at 7. It's an all ages event. It is $10 in advance and $15 at the door.
You're getting really good at that.
Thank you very much. But more
Thank
important
you.
than that, we're going to come to your next show, not this one, on November 30th in London. Get tickets now. At Norma Jeans. Go get tickets now!
Yes!
I'm sorry for yelling.
Meow.
And it's gonna be awesome, so don't miss it.
Right? Meow.
Meow.
Meow. Wait, did you say meow?
I've been looking at way too many of those new cat memes.
There's a lot of them.
Okay. No. I'm going to finish my thought. We're going to come to your next show, not November 30th in London, which you should all go to because it sounds like a pretty amazing lineup. We're going to come. We're going to record them locking eyes. We're going to upload it to YouTube. But Careless Whisper, the metal version, will be playing underneath.
Are you going to put it in slow-mo?
Yeah.
We
Like
can.
ultra slow-mo?
We're gonna put love
Hold on.
behind it too.
Yeah.
Can-
Instagram filters everywhere.
Wait, hold on.
hearts and
I have an
You know
idea.
we're gonna mess it up now.
I have an idea. Can you record the Careless Whisper cover?
I don't see why not.
Probably good.
Why not?
We'll
Make
do
it
it.
metal as anything.
Yeah, we play 7 strings, so we can just do a really heavy version of it.
What are we gonna do?
We plan on doing a lot of covers. We
Cover
say a
album.
lot of things
Like,
that we
for
don't follow
fun.
through with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, and you are obligated to answer this, we here at Thrasher's Paradise are trying to get into the Christmas spirit, and we are looking for local Canadian metal bands to do covers of classic Christmas songs, like Last Christmas by George Michael, also a movie. Yes, they made a movie about that. And Santa Baby, because who doesn't love that? And everyone's favorite song as of last year, what was that song? Baby, It's Cold Outside!
Oh my God.
See, I have one that they could do too.
Oh, which one?
Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
Oh.
That'd be a good Christmas metal tune.
We'll just do Little Drummer Boy and make Johnny do everything.
Just stand there looking at him.
Hey Johnny, you're up.
No, but if you're interested in doing a cover of a Christmas song for us here at Thrasher's Paradise, we will make sure to play it live on air before we go off for the Christmas break. So make sure to send us those either on our Facebook page or on our Instagram DMs. Make sure to let us know, hey, we listened, we want to do a Christmas cover. Here you go. Play it whenever you'd like. Just make sure there's no swearing.
Are you going to do this in November?
No, we're going to do it December 15th.
Okay.
Thank goodness someone with some sense.
Well, no, it's just, I would do it for our last show before Christmas, but our last show is on Christmas Eve,
Oh.
and we can't fulfill it. I want to, but I have a Portuguese mother.
Aha.
So,
She'll kill you.
yes,
Pretty much.
pretty much. So I cannot partake in that, and we're still here at Thrasher's Paradise debating on if we're going to do a live show on New Year's Eve.
Will you accept parodies?
Parodies will be fun, but I really think that we should be doing the New Year's Eve one.
Do you want to?
And I think so.
Will my mom get upset with us?
No, she'll probably want to be here too.
Yeah.
As long as Mom, if you're listening right now,
She is.
okay.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom. Dakota, say hi to my mom.
Hi, Colin's mom.
Hi everyone, say hi to Colin's mom.
Hi, Colin's mom.
Hi.
Colin's mom.
Is she hot?
She's mine.
Can we not talk about my mom like that on air?
Anyway,
Anyway.
well, Chris does that to everybody.
I do.
While we have a second, if you mind if I interject there for a second.
Just let me get this out, Mom.
Yes, sir.
Please let me know if we have your consent to do a live show on New Year's Eve, because I really don't want to upset you. That's the last thing I want to do. I'm a good son. I try to be, at least. Josh, take it away.
I don't know if anyone who listens to the show or follows Ex Mortis. I don't know if you guys heard about their crash today.
What?
Their van crashed on the highway, and they need a new van. It looks like it says here on their official page.
No way.
They're looking to raise $20,000
Van
for a new
and trailer.
van. So you can go to their page, look up online to donate. They just posted it. So did Raider and all that too. I saw
Oh
it
my
on
gosh.
Instagram.
Louise.
It's not. No one was hurt from what it seems, but
thank
yeah,
God.
their van's pretty.
And the
toasted.
trailer.
And the trailer too. The trailer because they're towing the trailer behind. From what the looks of it, it was on like an icy road on the highway out in BC or
What
something.
about their
like that.
gear? Is their gear okay? Or?
It just says the van.
Yeah, okay.
I'm assuming the gear would be fine, but it's actually on the guardrail, like it's actually up. So yeah, so if you guys can donate, that'd be.
And that's hard
Yeah.
right now because they are currently touring with Death Angel.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Brutal.
the big thing. If they
Yeah, talking to Mike.
that's the big thing for them right now, right? If they can't get to where they need to be, that's a lot
Yeah.
more money wasted on previously booked stuff too. So
Yeah.
Okay,
You know.
I now gotta play an Ex Mortis song now.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I'm just glad everyone was safe in that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those guys are fantastic live.
They
I
are.
actually saw them live years ago. It was one of our second or third shows that we went to together, and watching the two guitar players bend over each other and play each other's guitars
Yes.
and do solos just
They're
phenomenal.
I have a great story I'd like to say about Ex Mortis. This is the ultimate, hey, really? That's you? Wow. So me and Kevin, back in September, went to the Enforcer Warbringer show.
free
We loved Warbringer.
Warbringer, yeah.
Yeah. Hi, Enforcer.
They're back in Sweden now. It's okay.
But we didn't even know if they were the actual band members or not.
Which we found out they weren't.
No. So I was over hanging out at the merch table with Chris from J Off Films, and I ran into my buddies Kyle, DC, Gabriel Rosa from Raider, Kyle's from Invicta, Bennett from Cathartic Demise, and Angelo. And I see them talking to this other gentleman. Never met him before, but I'm just assuming, oh, he's in another local band. So we started talking, having a great conversation, and then I asked him, hey, what band are you in? He goes, oh, I'm in Ex Mortis. And it's like,
Ooh.
what? He goes, yeah, hi, I'm Conan. And it was like, no! What?
We're not worthy.
I'm not worthy! I'm not... No, he's just an amazing guy. Very nice, very polite. We had a great conversation. I'm happy I got a picture with him. And I'd like to apologize for Angelo from Raider for me asking, can you take the picture, please? But no, yeah, that's just my little story of Ex Mortis. I am very heartbroken to hear that. We here at Thrasher's Paradise hope that you raise all the money that you hope to get, and you have a very great tour with Death Angel. Now, I'm at the point where I'm struggling right now of what Ex Mortis song to play.
Anyone.
For the
Yeah.
Horde.
For the Horde?
For the Horde.
I forget, is there swearing in that one?
No, I don't believe so.
We're on Spotify right now, so I can check. For the Horde, for the Horde, for the Horde.
And I will say too, I just shared it to the Thrasher's Paradise Instagram story. So if you guys, that's where you can find it. It's quick. So.
Why can't I find For the Horde?
Yeah.
What album would it be off of?
I don't recall.
Dakota, you're needed!
Unless I'm mentally challenged and it's not even that band, I could be wrong.
No, I'm pretty sure they have a song called For the Horde.
Yeah.
I'm with you there. No, this is your biggest test yet, Dakota. Oh, there it is! There it is!
Yeah.
Found it! Don't touch my computer screen.
He poked it with his finger. It's greasy.
Oh, rookies. Nah, who am I kidding? We love you here, bud. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for
Slid down the
being
rail.
part of us.
Right.
Yeah, and then you
I
can
saw
swipe
it.
right. You'll see
I
the
saw it.
the trailer there.
So right now, for our friends in Ex Mortis, this is For the Hordes, right here on Thrasher's Paradise.
Nothing. No, that was actually, I think, the first song we ever wrote together,
Okay.
recorded together, if I'm not
It
mistaken.
was the first one we finished it.
Yeah, we were doing that in my apartment like 2 years ago in the spare room, and
That was before I got there.
yeah, that was actually, that was when Johnny was the year before or after Johnny?
Just after it was the last guy to join.
Yeah, so it was James and I, the old singer, just sitting in my apartment working on that for a couple weeks, and then started looking around for other members, and then we eventually just did that one. Most of our songwriting is actually done by the other guitar player, James. He basically writes the bass line for most of the music, and then I come in and ruin it with my guitar parts. And then
Ruin it.
I ruin a lot of
Interesting
things.
choice of words.
And then we just, we don't do it the typical way where everybody jams together. We write the songs basically separately, and then we'll come together and say, well, what about trying this or this or this? And yeah, Fate was actually the first one we ever did as an entire band. I don't know what the lyrics are because I didn't write the lyrics.
And that was like way before I joined the band, so.
Yeah, she just sings what's there already.
Yep.
Now, I do have to ask this before we get into our nice little conversation that you all don't have any idea what we're talking about.
No clue.
clue.
You two, Wickens and Emily, are married.
Yes,
Yes.
unfortunately for her.
Now, were you married? Were you two married when the band first started, or?
Yeah, we've been around as a band for about 2 years, and we've been together for almost 10 years.
Aww.
Oh yeah.
It's
Well-
easy when she doesn't hate me that she can be in it with me, so it's nice.
So basically, how this happened was I was in a different band.
Oh.
Oh, thank you.
No
yeah,
problem.
microphone adjustment.
I know how to put things in front of your face.
And that's what she said.
Is that why she's cupping it?
Stop!
I hope my
Good
parents are
singers
listening.
don't cut the mic. I'm just saying. So anyway, I'm the last one to join Northshroud, but I was actually in a different band before this.
Okay.
You can't say the name on the air.
I'm not gonna say it. I don't want to say it. It's
wrong.
bad memory.
You don't
Anyway.
need to say it.
So the other band blew up basically, and I was bandless for a few months, and it was sad. And then other things happened with the old singer that we're not going to get into,
Okay.
the old singer of Northshroud, and they had a bunch of shows coming up, and they asked me if I could fill in because I was already a fan, right?
Mm.
So I basically already knew all the words. So I'm like, I sing well. Sure, yeah, why not? Let's do this, right?
Oh, I thought you were waving at me, Wicken.
I like to wave at random people.
Okay, that's
Makes
cool.
them feel really uncomfortable.
Exactly.
Wow.
So yeah, I'm really terrible at telling stories.
That's
so.
okay, but that is a very nice and sweet story.
Good origin story.
It's a great origin story.
And now we're like this badass metal band.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
Rest
we're
up.
working on it.
They're working on it.
it's
We're
a band with a
trying.
bald guy in it, basically.
Every band has at least one bald guy, except this band we're about to talk about. They've recently gotten back together.
Oh, now I know who you're talking about.
Now you know who I'm talking about. Well, I have this
Still
whole
have no idea.
spiel figured out. So
I'll be quiet.
you'll be correct. Thank you. Well, they decided to leave Home Sweet Home. they're going back on the road to get those girls.
I got you now.
You got me.
They just want money.
They just want money? No, they just want, in the iconic words of the band, oh, wait, of course, motorcycle. They just want the girls, because Motley Crue is coming back and performing with not only Poison, but Def Leppard. So if you're a hair metal enthusiast, then you're gonna love this stadium tour. Brian, you seem like a hair metal guy. What do you think about this?
No.
No, you're
Well,
not
I'm
excited?
an old thrash guy, but no, that's great to hear they're coming back.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, that's great.
You seem to have just waved your hand when I was talking about that.
Somebody walked by the window, I had to wave.
Oh.
Yeah, every time he's waving now, someone walks by the
Yeah.
window.
Yes.
The bald guy is definitely
Yeah.
a hair metal guy.
I'm
Just saying.
I mean,
But
I'm pretty sure all the guys that were in hair metal are now bald. Except if you're Bret Michaels.
I'm not going to comment on that one.
Shout out to Michael Starr, who's a fatter Bret Michaels.
Oh.
That's what Satchel says, not me, personally.
Yeah.
Oh, so we can say that?
What?
Him being fat?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay.
Well, no, how
He's
do you...
fluffy.
Okay,
He's
how do you...
fluffy.
Fluffy! Okay, so my question to you is, how do you feel about this sudden announcement of this pretty odd and out of place tour that just got announced out of the blue?
do I need to be honest?
Yes.
Your taste is...
I don't
your
like
taste.
hair metal.
Okay.
I'll be honest, I loved the Dirt movie. I had no respect for Motley Crue until I saw that. And
Yeah,
after
same.
watching that movie, that actually opened my eyes that they weren't just some glam band that a record label produced. They actually put their heart and soul into it. I'm not a big fan of the music, but, you know, if they want to make a comeback, make a comeback. If they're able to do it still, why the hell not?
Yes, it helps when his mouth is by the microphone.
It does.
It does.
Yeah.
Okay. Now
Just
we...
don't cup the mic.
Okay.
You can cup something
No,
else.
if
just
they're...
not-
Oh! And literally, that's what she said.
If they're able to make a comeback and those bands are there with them to do it, that's... If they want to relive the glory years, cool, whatever. If people are going to go see it, I mean, there's going to be tons of people at those shows. Good for them. Like,
Yeah.
you can't
Now-
fault somebody for having a huge following like that.
There were two rumors spreading after this tour got announced that the tour was to happen because of Ticketmaster, they wanted it to happen. They said it can only happen with Motley Crue for two reasons. One, Tom Lee had to go back to rehab. And Vince Neil had to lose 40 pounds.
Are you serious?
Dead serious!
Yeah,
I didn't hear
a lot
that.
for him, I'll tell you that right now.
I thought that picture he looked skinnier. I'm like, they photoshopped this.
Label section, it was all label section.
Personally, I feel he should just get rid of the beard. It doesn't suit him.
What's wrong with beards?
No, I'm just
Yeah.
saying it doesn't.
Hey,
I'm
coming
saying
from a guy who doesn't have a beard.
no. For the two of you, it looks fine. It's just Vince Neil kind of looks like a pedophile with the beard.
Brian's got a
Brian.
bigger beard than I
Brian
do.
has a beard too.
Or if you know.
Kevin has something.
It's Movember too, remember
I'm
that.
growing something. Dakota has more hair than I do on my face.
I
So.
think it's the perv stash that turns me off the whole thing.
Yeah.
What, you don't appreciate a good porn stash?
I said perv stash, not the same.
Oh.
Something around Jeremy's stash. No
Ellie?
one could have a stash like that.
No.
Or same diff.
But with this sudden just random announcement of just these three amazing bands just coming together being like, hey, let's do a Stadium Series tour. Individually, who would you love to see just randomly post, hey, we're doing a Stadium Series tour with these guys?
Oh, jeez.
Oh, that's such a hard question.
Okay, we'll start with the easy one. Dakota!
Yes, sir.
Come here!
You were needed.
You get to answer questions. Who would you like to see perform a Stadium Series tour?
Stadium Series tour.
Talking to the mic.
Can't put me on the spot like this, Colin.
Josh, do you have an idea?
Oh, there's so many to choose
Do
from.
they have to
like,
be alive?
No.
They don't have to be alive.
Megadeth, rest in peace era.
With
Ooh.
who?
Marty Friedman, Nick Menza, David
No!
David Ellison.
So they don't
Oh,
have
you
to
want
be
more than
alive,
one
right?
band?
No. What three bands would you like to just see get together and be like, hey, Stadium Series tour? Yes.
Oh, Megadeth, Anthrax, and Metallica.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There we
I
go.
would have gone with
Big
the
four. Or Slayer with them, I don't know. Big Four.
Mine would be, yeah, the big four would be good, but mine would probably be Metallica, Pantera, and Slayer.
Ooh.
Those three together.
That's good too.
Yeah.
Emily?
Probably Clayman era In Flames.
Ooh.
And
That's a good one.
like,
Good In Flames too.
what's the name of that one? Hate Breeder, I think.
Hate breed.
Hate
It's hate
breeder.
breed.
Hate breeders.
Bodum Bodum, Hate Breeder era.
Oh, we'll get into that a bit later.
Yeah. Yeah, that was sad for me too.
I don't know what's going on.
Just falling apart over there. Man. Just going nuts.
Just gonna sit on the floor.
Might as well.
Dakota, we got a chair
Okay,
for you.
so Wickens' chair keeps collapsing under him. This is what's going on right now.
Congratulations, Wickens. You've gotten the magical chair.
I've actually gained weight for once in my life, apparently.
You can have some of my way if you want to.
Brian.
I agree on the Anthrax. I'd like to see Anthrax in the big stadium again.
Okay.
With Pantera and Cold Chamber.
Ooh. Dakota.
But we have Devil Driver.
Yeah, but that's not Cold Chamber. It's not Cold Chamber.
That's right, it's not cool.
It's good.
It's Dakota's turn.
It's Dakota. Let the rookie talk.
Now that we gave him some good ideas.
Not to be pampering to you guys, but a Monomarth Ailstorm Northshroud.
Oh!
Hey,
Wow.
you're cute. I like you.
You're cute, I like you.
I'll definitely bring you a shirt next time.
A Monomarth would be good.
What about
Yeah,
me?
that'd be.
I saw them like twice now.
I don't get a
so-
shirt? What?
You don't need a shirt.
You can have some when we get some more. you
Okay,
know.
I'll take that.
Surprisingly, we sold all of ours. I don't know who bought them, but we did.
Maybe it was Celestial Crypt.
Shock and
Oh.
awe, dude. Shock and awe.
Yeah, that's basically Celestial Crypt.
They were good.
Yeah, I
I'm
dug
really
that.
looking forward to this. It's gonna be awesome.
Yes, they're really entertaining, but now I realize I haven't answered the question I asked myself.
What three bands do you want to see do a stadium tour?
I'm waiting with bated breath.
One for sure who I would love, Strapping Young Lad.
Oh,
They're one of my
Ooh,
favorites.
that's a good
But to go with them, I feel Annihilator has to be with them,
Ooh.
just to keep it that Canadian thrash.
Yep.
And
I agree
then
with that.
I'm personally going to go with Exodus or Testament.
Ooh. Okay, you win, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, Exodus. Who said Exodus? I was like, I'm hooked on that one.
Shout out to Chris from J-Off Films because we know you love Exodus.
Yep.
Yes. Well, up next, we're going to play a band that we're going to see live this Saturday at the Warehouse in St. Catharines, Ontario. They're making their second appearance ever live. We saw them the first time. We got to interview them, and you can check out on YouTube. They're called The Further, and this song is called Absinthe, and you can only listen to it here on Thrasher's Paradise. Interview on YouTube right
I
now.
think we played a show with them too at one point.
And the current...
I'm not sure.
You'd remember it, Sam. I think he puts the whole get up on and
Yeah,
stuff.
makeup and everything.
Honestly, I'm happy with it. We've had 3 views in under an hour, and the main picture for the interview is Dakota's beautiful face.
Nice.
Oh.
Oh.
So young.
So
And
young,
impressionable.
so innocent.
Yeah.
Let's corrupt him.
Let's please.
Of course.
He
Have we already
knows
done that
what it's
tonight?
like.
I feel like we have.
Wiggins,
What's up?
take it away. Corrupt him without swearing.
Go listen to Anal Blast. That's all the corruption you need in your life. You'll never listen to anything else after that, and you'll never want to listen to anything else after that, even that.
I was just gonna say Steel Panther, but that works too.
Well, Steel Panther will make you want to do things to the other sex, which is good.
Or the same sex, you never know.
Yeah, it's up to you. I'm not going to discriminate, but
Yeah.
if you
No
want
judge.
to hate your life and regret ever having ears, go listen to Anal Blast.
I still like how we corrupted Chad at the Steel Panther show.
No,
His face still, that was
Wait.
hilarious.
his jaw wouldn't close
Yeah.
during the
All the
whole
girls
entire
on
Steel
stage, and I
Panther
look
show.
back at him, and he's like,
He's just like, yay.
yeah.
Do you know where we are? Yeah, we know where we are.
Yeah, he's like, what is going on?
Is this heaven?
I feel like it was.
There was a lot of flesh.
A lot.
Well, wait, hold on. We have special questions from someone that hasn't made their on-air debut with us yet. And this is a first. They're from my dad.
Oh, okay.
Papa Sterling, how's it going, Dad? I like how I say that, knowing he's not here to respond, and yet I still said it.
I can pretend. So,
Dumb.
I don't know what your dad sounds like.
Okay, let's not try that. But first question is for Emily.
Okay.
Who would you want to perform a duet with, if anyone?
Celine Dion.
Don't even go there.
That was a horrible time.
Horrible, horrible.
Bad memories.
A duet with anyone, if anyone. Gosh, that's so hard to say.
Krista.
Yeah. Krista, Lindsay, like in terms of guys though, like famous people, do you mean, or like?
I think he just means in general.
Oh, in general. Yeah.
Don't look at me. I don't
So
think.
many people. Bruce Dickinson.
Oh, there we go. All right.
He's like the dude I look up to,
I mean, he has a solo album coming out next year.
and he has an amazing voice also. But also definitely Britney Spears from Unleashed the Archers.
Ooh.
Also, who else? Michael Stadner from Dark Tranquility.
Who? I know the band.
Tranquility.
I know Dark Tranquility, but the who?
I don't know if I'm pronouncing it properly. I think
Okay,
it's
that's
Michael
why.
Stadner, but-
That's what's throwing me off. Okay.
Okay.
I thought you said
I'm
wah,
learning
wah, wah.
Swedish. They pronounce things differently.
No, I thought she said the dirt, the nerve, the dirt, the
I
nerve,
like that, yeah.
the dirt, the nerve.
It's a whole different language.
I can't do
I
it.
love South Park also, just saying.
I can't.
Season is great.
You know what? This is gonna be worth it. I do this as a joke. I'm doing it tonight because y'all deserve it. Right here on 101.5 The Hawk. That is worth it. That is worth it. You
I'm
know
glad
what?
I came here tonight now.
Thank you.
It was all worth it.
Thank you. Thank you. Now, this one's for the whole band.
Oh, okay.
What is their guilty pleasure band to listen to?
Jeez, Louise, man. Uh-oh.
Wiggins start.
Oh wow, you really
Well,
want
I'm
to do
looking forward to
this?
hear this.
In terms of guilty pleasures, Roy Orbison.
Who?
Wow, you are young. The guy who sang Pretty Woman.
Oh!
That was like the first thing I ever heard. That was the first tape my parents ever got me, was Roy Orbison's first record. And the guy may have had some songs that most people don't really relate to or find interesting, but he was a really good songwriter, and that's what I remember most about my childhood, is listening to Roy Orbison. So that, or The Offspring, Pretty Fly for a White Guy. Take your pick.
I love that song.
Okay, so it's not a guilty pleasure then?
I've seen them
Okay.
live. They were good.
Oh really? I still haven't
Yeah.
seen him live. The reason I play guitar,
Last
I've
year,
not
front
seen him
row
live.
last year at Budweiser stage, only $100. It was perfect.
That's why I didn't go, because it was $100.
$100, that's cheap for front row.
Oh, it's front row. Okay.
Very
maybe I
front
should've
row,
gone.
like, yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
you can't see this, but I'm giving him something from my fingers, and it's the middle one.
It's a thumb. don't listen to me, it's a thumb.
Every finger is down except the middle one.
I think it's your turn, Em. Or
My
Tom.
turn now?
Yeah.
Guilty pleasures? Oh my goodness. I'm so guilty. I'm so guilty, it's ridiculous.
That's the
You
kind
kind
of
of
thing
have
you
a
should.
different... You kind of have a different perspective as a vocalist on different things that, you know, would help you develop your skills. So I listen to a whole bunch of things. Mostly jazz. I'm gonna be honest. I listen to a lot of Ella Fitzgerald, Julie London. Sometimes like some pop also.
Oh.
Not the end of the
Not
world.
for fun, but for studying.
Everybody's face
Okay.
just dropped.
Okay.
Not for fun, but for studying.
Okay,
Purposes.
she has a
I promise.
reasonable excuse. We approve.
Awesome.
Yeah, we want names.
You want names?
We want names.
We don't. I don't. You can give names if you want. I don't care if you give names.
Who's the good?
Taylor
I'm
Swift.
just kidding.
I
Taylor
don't
Swift.
know. Like, I don't know, that 90s rock stuff. Whatever.
Nine Inch Nails.
Nine Inch Nails. Guilty
She actually
pleasure.
likes
I
Nine
know
Inch
guilty.
Nails.
Oh.
I do.
It's a guilty pleasure, right? So, yeah, you have to feel
Yeah.
guilty about it.
I mean, closer is.
I
Probably.
don't feel guilty about liking Nine Inch Nails. I don't.
Okay, since you are a Nine Inch Nails fan,
Yeah.
do you prefer their original version of Hurt or Johnny Cash's?
Their original version.
Ooh.
Yeah, much. It came from like this weird, like heartfelt, hurting place kind of thing, and you know, when you're all depressed and gothic and hanging out in cemeteries, what do you listen to? Nine Inch Nails.
not gonna say it, don't worry.
You're in the cemetery.
I'm not gonna say it.
We're
I
not
want
gonna
to
say
say
it.
it.
We're not gonna say it. Don't say it. We already said enough
I didn't bring
earlier.
it up. I couldn't.
As long as
it
you're
was
not
right
swearing.
there.
I'm not swearing, but I know he's gonna hate it.
What?
The My Chemical Romance.
Oh, you
moment.
said it
Oh!
What did I tell you before? I'm saying that I'm gonna meet you in the parking lot when we're done here. And you're
It's okay, we'll go take a walk through the cemetery together.
Hey!
I do not want to call the ambulance and have them be whoop whoop in here, okay?
We're gonna call a wambulance.
To take away those tears from those
Gothic eyes.
days that we won't talk about. Hi, high school.
Yeah.
We
Well,
don't
now
miss
to the
you.
next member, right?
Brian!
His turn.
Your turn.
Well, since you already said it, I'm a giant Nine Inch Nails fan.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been for years. It was one of the first shows I ever went to.
Oh, really?
I know you
but
guys listen to the car.
on top of that, I grew up with a lot of older kind of folky rock stuff, and Simon and Garfunkel and CCR are still kind of some old stuff that I'll listen to from back in the day. Some of the first things that I learned how to play. What's that?
I thought it was stuff that like you
have to be
feel
guilty of, yes.
I don't feel guilty about any of that CCR
Yeah.
stuff or like.
Oh, CCR is the best.
I love
I'll
them.
pretend to be Johnny and tell you his guilty pleasure.
What's his?
Our drummer.
Well, brother.
Gotta tell you, brother, I
I
really
just know
like
what it sounds
My
like.
Chemical Romance.
Oh!
He said it.
No!
What was the guy he went to see with his daughter?
Oh, what was that?
Shawn Michaels or no?
Shawn Mendes, brother.
Oh!
I went to see Shawn Mendes with my daughter, brother, and I was blown away. I even shed a tear.
Has he been endorsing doing a cover of Shawn Mendes?
Probably.
Johnny, we love you, brother. I'm just ragging on you. Don't kill me.
Colin, what's your guilty pleasure? I want to know this one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What's yours?
Yeah, dish.
Guilt.
Yeah, you have a guilty pleasure. Come on.
My Chemical Romance.
No, I don't
He
like
wears
them.
eyeliner secretly, like we don't know, but he does.
That was one time for
Are you a
Steel
Bobby
Panther. That was one time for Steel Panther, and it was the best decision I've ever made.
Did you have the leotards on as well?
I purposely bought leather pants just to wear to the show.
Like leopard pants?
No,
Leather.
leather.
Oh.
Oh.
Leopard would have been like way more hair metal.
We couldn't find any.
The leather
Okay.
pants, I can confirm they are very form-fitting. I had to borrow them one day.
He borrowed them for a Halloween costume.
How do you wash leather pants?
You don't want to know.
You don't.
Yeah.
He might not want them back, thanks to his uncles.
It involves a lot of beer. I hope.
All the good stories do.
All the good stories do, yeah. Oh, I finally found the picture of the Ex Mortis thing. Damn, that's weird.
Yeah, they need some help.
Yeah. Okay, my guilty pleasures artist. That's hard. I
Please say Bon Jovi.
No. And here's the reason why. My stepmother is obsessed with Bon Jovi.
So you're doing this just out of principle?
No, I do not like it, okay? MR